らばついにルリネの万能薬を作れる時が来たのか。
見ただろ最初に。あの万能薬までのやべえロードマップ。
Chrome would be very good at anime sins right here.
こんなややこいの作らせよって何に使うか知らんがワクワクしちゃったじゃないか。
I like you, old guy, but how are you going to complain in one breath about being asked to make it and then in the next breath say you're excited to know what it's for?
クロロ硫酸ゲット。
クロロさん
For the first and only time of the video, nope! It's also that time of the day to remind everyone to hit that subscribe button for more lols coming soon and so that you don't miss out on anything. You can also help fund the work I do entirely alone by pledging whatever you'd like on my Patreon. And now back to the video. But seriously, do subscribe. Don't forget!
塩酸ゲット。
塩酸
I think at some point though it's got to be said, look, you clearly don't understand the chemistry and let's admit it, why would you? So please stop questioning every single element that you want to reply that you again won't understand.
とにかくだ。いかに大義があろうともルールはルールだ。俺は八百長でわざと負けるような真似だけはせん。
Although, is there actually a rule that states that if you enter a match you have to fight with all your might or something like that? Hey? Hey? Yeah, didn't think so. Gotcha!
あの男か。御前試合に出るというよそ者は。
Mate, don't even try telling me that in a village with no walls where the outsider has been living and working every day for 6 months right outside that you don't know him by his unique clothing and hair. No one believes you.
センクというものです。
センク今そのものの名をセンクと言いましたか。
Girl, don't even try telling me that in a village with nothing else going on where the outsider appearing is the single most interesting event that's happened in the past half a year. A place where they know his name, that no one in a tent which includes 2 of the most important people in the village has said his name. No one believes you.
なんだ会ったことでもあるのかルリ。
My guy, she literally never leaves the village or your sight. How could that be the case?
マントルにすっごいぎゅうぎゅうに縛られてほどけないんだよ。
Exposition though, since she'd know Mantle tied it so tight that she can't get away because Mantle tied it so tight that she can't get away.
スイカ
なんだどこから入った。
In fairness to her, she's not actually in there. She's clearly stood outside the tent by the stairs. But you do you, bruh.
なんだその間抜けな仮面は。この視界。
How incredibly fortuitous that the exact type of glasses she needs is exactly the kind he also needs.
琥珀ちゃんはどこ行っちゃったんだよ。
スイカちゃん助けるってさっき飛び出してっちゃったんだよ。よでも長く引き伸ばすっきゃね。
Bit strange that she's touted as being the fastest in the entire village, and yet the little melon girl was able to get back to the village quicker and also wasn't at all tired, whereas she's there panting away.
薬草を生で食っただけで強くなったと思い込んでるのか。
Strange that his brother would assume that the drink has actually done nothing to him, even though it was created by and touted by the guy responsible for electricity and modern medicine and everything else he's witnessed.
どこへ行く金野。
多分お腹壊しちゃったんだよ。
I know it's comedy, but all the same, just because she squints and gets an old face doesn't mean her voice should become 90 years older. I'm sorry, but that face.
おひさいやまあ俺の近況報告より今ほら。
One would think him appearing directly to the guy's left and jumping up onto a large trunk of wood in his very purple clothing would cause him to notice him and freak out, you know, since he thought he did away with him the last time they met.
外野の妖術攻撃だろこれは。反則じゃ。
爆発したらそうだろうな。試しに動いてみりゃいいじゃねえか。爆発すっかどうか。
下水。
下水
Even though it helps your sister and everything to stay alive and stuff.
頼むよ早くこの妖術ジーマーで妖力使うから。人は堕落を正当化できるなら怪しい嘘にも簡単に飛びつく。
He says this at pretty much exactly the same volume as the last time he spoke, but this time he can't be heard. Normally this wouldn't bother me in isolation, but this is quite literally the only thing she has said now 3 times in a row. Their reflection is way too big, even for those giant eyeballs.
よくわからないけど私は前代未聞のバツイチ巫女になったみたいです。
And yet they already have a word for it.
一発でうまくいっちゃったわい。さすがわし女子たちは惚れちゃってもいいぞい。
Yeah, let's not, old man.
まず塩酸で洗ってから酒と酢で作った酢酸エチルぶっかけりゃアニリンゲット。待て早くもわかんねえもんだらけだぜ。
Shouldn't the level be rising though?
この怪しいスーツは。
More importantly though, why did you act like you only just put it on by the side of the pool and then become confused by how it looks?
結構すごいよわし。
あんたも調子に乗らないの。
Character with their eyes perpetually shut cliche.
そういう時はずうずうしくサインねだったらいいのに。ほらほら。
サインくだ。
That's not quite how gravity works in space though. I love this anime and the Winds version is packed, but that being said, I have real problems when it comes to the girls' faces in this one. It's so strange as well because they knock the lads out of the park all the time.
とんでもないことが。核戦争とか。やめてよそんな怖い想像。
She might be right. It could be one of those green nuclear explosions that goes all over the entire Earth within like 1 minute. You don't know!
悪いがあと2人一緒に来てもらうことに。でだ。おじさん、あんたは息子がいるんだろ。特攻隊なら一人身が行くべきだ。僕みたいなね。
Nice gesture and everything, but did you actually have to hit him to get that across?
10キロなんざへでもねえ。俺が泳ぎ切ってやるよ。着衣水泳でも何でもやってやる。
Love this guy, and you best believe he got loads of wins on the other version, but you can't be doing that, and we all know you're a bad swimmer no less.
戻ってきた。
おほみんな無事じゃぞい。
Wait, after all of that, they made him row back after they were just sat in the capsule the whole time?
How far we've come, how much we've changed, 1,000 nights.
That sounds incredibly like it's in a studio and not on the beach. There's even an echo. Anime gore and cliche.
つなぐんだよ、バトンを。幾千年の未来に。
I suppose the girls having eyes 6.5 miles apart makes sense when you consider that they've been inbreeding to a ridiculous degree.
つまり私たちは皆セン君の親戚なのか。
俺と白夜が血縁ねえから系図上だけな。てか何百世代離れてんだよ。親戚もクソもねえだろうが。
But most importantly is the fact that you don't share literally any family members past or present, more so than the big gap.
さあ飲め妖術使い。
おお、科学使いだぜって。
I kind of feel like it's odd that Magma is still allowed to be there. They've mentioned throwing people out of the village before, and when you consider all of his talk of doing away with the priestess, kidnapping the little girl, and everything else, it's odd that he's still welcome. So what? Was this a Japanese guy he rescued out of his stone form? So does this mean that they were under the bridge and managed to flip over the bridge towards them at the same time? Where did that forward motion come from? I mean, great scene all the same, but that seems very unlikely.
構わん。嫌が王でも共闘させる。マグマの巨体を目隠しに私を切り上げろ、勤労。
Why would you talk so loudly about your secret plans right in front of him though?
追加、現に届けもんだ。
あ、でもゲンは今敵のみんなと一緒でどこにいるかもわからないんだよ。
Sending off a child to go to where you know your enemy is seems like a massive and quite unethical risk to take. Sorry, I love this anime, but I've got to call baloney on that one.
やるじゃねえか、ホムラ。なめられっぱじゃ帰れねえからな。
その溶けきった脳でも少し考えればわかるでしょ。前回の前哨戦で
Being that loud in the tree line, right where people are stood, and also standing there in general during the daytime and not being seen or heard.
スイカ！木の上に逃げろ！
The notion that they managed to catch up to her, especially given that Senku is admittedly not in the greatest physical shape for endurance before these guys caught up to her. He knocks one of them to the ground, but all three of them drop, in spite of being at different heights and hanging onto different parts of the tree.
だったら司はがっつり人数集めてきっちり大軍整えて攻めてくるっつ話だ。
While I'm sure that's 100% true, how can you say, no, in Tsukasa, he'll have done that? What is it about your time together that caused you to build up a mental image of, bet he'd revive loads of people and invade? Was it the hunting scenes? Punching the lion? Saying no more science? Or something else?
千空ちゃん、敵ちゃんの西側の守りガラガラ。ジーマーで手薄だよ。オーバー。
Love it, but did we really have to listen to the exact same message twice?
とっくにいいんだろうが。大樹&譲り派、二人もよ。
Assumptions though, because Tsukasa could have just said no when they turned up, given their rather difficult final parting with one another. I mean, it's the Stone Age again. They could have just got eaten by a lion 10 minutes after they said goodbye. Of course that's not the case, but you can't assume in 6 months everything went to plan.
復活駅を牛耳る我々は時が経つほどマンパワーで有利になる。
That's another huge assumption though, because while he's smart, it's hard to think that he believes he's got the only source of that acid in the entire area.
それに氷河。君の情報だと科学王国は水上要塞だ。
冬は凍てつくような湖に守られて籠城されたら攻めるのは困難。
How would you know that though? No one has had a winter yet from the Stone People. We've not seen them communicate in any way with the villagers who would have seen a lot of winters. And if he's making an assumption based on 3,700 years ago, that seems silly.
甘味の誘惑ってのは半端ねえ。心揺らぐやつが出るかもしんねえだろうが。
なるほどな。
千空ちゃん相変わらず下水ね。いや褒めてんだけどもこれ。
I get that he meant it as a compliment, but how does it make sense to say that's nasty? Poaching some of the enemy soldiers who want to come and wipe you lot out.
おお、これは瓶詰めというのか。
缶詰のご先祖ね。
Not that he knows what canny is, but yeah.
もしかしたらは考えるだけ時間もったいね。でもよ。
I know they're used to this stupidly designed footwear by now, but surely it would still be way easier to cross this bridge with the big gaps in the middle barefoot.
マンガン電池のマンガン来たぜ。
だから石だろ全部。
He says they're just rocks, even after Senku literally just said one of the uses of the rocks is to make a different kind of battery, of which he knows all about since they've had them a while and he's carrying them around the whole time he's been in the cave. I mean, that definitely wasn't right in front of his face just now though. It's also not even at the correct height to have been able to look through it standing up as he was.
俺の誕生日の時は千空の野郎にもっとすげえもん返してもらわねえとよ。
Do you even have any idea when your birthday actually is, dude? You lot don't even have calendars!
この青い光の中に眠る宇宙最強の耐熱金属。
Bold claim for the entire universe though, bruh.
さておかげで化学チームはプラスチック作りに集中できるな。てかそれロードマップで一番気になってたんだけどさ、プラスチックって作れるもんなのこの世界で。
Dude, he's created everything so far, and yet you question if he can even make plastic like he hadn't thought it through 10 billion%.
手がか時間で作業がなかなか進まないんだよ。
この冬はまた厳しいね。
Why wouldn't you just work inside one of the buildings though? I mean, they have the empty telescope room and everything.
うちの中がすっごいあったかいんだよ。
みんなに温かいご飯を作ってあげよう。
You know what? They didn't fully address it since they could have just gone inside of a house and done the work anyway, which would have been even slightly warmer, but I'll give them this one back for slightly addressing it at least.
こうやって人は年とともに社会の歯車になってくのね。文字通り。
Got to pick you up on the incorrect use of the word literally because that annoys me.
空。おほー、ダイヤモンドだよ。
結婚指輪でしょそれ。
Do you really have to ask that when you've spent by this time probably years or at least months together every day?
これを聞いている何百年後か何千年後のどなたかわかりませんが、
これが石神村創始者様の
千空の父上の肉声。
なんつったら。
Nice of his father to add a large enough pause in the recording to perfectly allow for everyone's comments and initial reactions. Nathan Burr, heard without a word. Arias, Alibaba, Aiden White, PK UK Fan, Ali 50, Ryan Anderson, Giselle Caldera, Armand Jasuja, Chris Harris, Yola Shgal, Bruno Cicero Munoz, Luis Hernandez, Joe Dodge, Yuki Ali, Manuel Morales, Dark Lord Bloody Soul, Sentimento, Jumper 6263, Silver, Master Tank, Hoodie, Andy McVeigh, Aurora, Kevin Nauta, Stefia, Brendan Kriya, Storm 970, Spirit Spinner, Mr. Waffle 64, Theodore Quackens, Kaj Borzova, Jordan Samuels, Gabby Z, Amya Crimson Shadows, Thorian, Colonel Farmer, Bossbomb 3000, Jumper 6263.